Minecraft has pretty mediocre graphics, but by watching this video you can make it look like one of the best games ever made. So first thing we're gonna look at is texture packs. You're gonna need all these texture packs here in the exact same order. Don't worry about downloading them because I'll have a link in the description. They do things like making trees be circular, which looks really cool. Also adding durability to weapons, so as you can see my sword looks very beaten up because I've used it a lot. They also make most Minecraft textures 3D, so as you can see this door is 3D, which normally a Minecraft door would be 2D. They add connected textures, which means that they make textures connect, so it looks way better. And they add different textures for different biomes. So for example, this right here is an autumn biome. It's very autumny and it looks really good. One more thing that they add is make items actually stack. So when I have more steak, for example, over here, actually there's like 2 steak, then 3 steaks, then 4 steaks, then 5. And by adding more, they just stack together. Same with arrows, but they go into quivers. So we have 4 arrows, then 5. And then the more arrows you add, the bigger the quiver gets. And yeah, I think this really fits into the original Minecraft look. Now we're on to shaders, and if you still want to keep the original Minecraft look even with shaders, you can use the enhanced default shaders. And yeah, they basically just add shadows to the game and some lights in the dark, so it looks really nice. And it's not far off from the original Minecraft look, so I think this fits in perfectly. Another shader pack I like using that doesn't really look like your original Minecraft but looks really good nonetheless is CUDA shaders, and they make Minecraft look just so good. I mean, look at this. It looks amazing. Yeah, and they can run on most PCs, so that's not a problem. First actual mod we're gonna look at is the camera overhaul mod, which just makes the Minecraft camera a bit more dynamic. And it's not a lot, but you can really see it, and it just looks really good. And I think it keeps the original Minecraft feel, so that's why I added it to the list. So the second mod we're gonna look at is the better first person mode, which is pretty self-explanatory. It just improves the first person camera in Minecraft and makes you actually able to see yourself in first person, which I think is pretty cool. You can actually see yourself mining and stuff, and it looks way better than the original Minecraft first person, so that's why it landed a spot on my list. So now that we've looked at first person modes, we can look at the shoulder surfing mode, which basically makes it so you have a shoulder surfing third person, which is amazing because it's so much better than the normal third person you have in Minecraft. You can actually play in this one and it looks really cool. Okay, so the next mod on our ever-growing list is gonna be the dynamic surroundings mod, which is a classic and I'm pretty sure everyone knows what it does. It basically makes Minecraft sound and look way better by adding little things like footsteps and actual armor sounds when you're walking and just crickets and stuff like that in the night. It's a really cool mod and I think it deserves a spot on this tier list. Now this next mod I'm gonna show you is the Immersive Portal Mod, which is a really cool mod. It basically makes it so that you can walk through portals without any problems and you can see through them and there's no loading screens. And it works with any shaders. This next mod is a pretty big one. It's called Terraforged and it's a terrain generation mode. So it basically makes the terrain look way more realistic and I think it's really cool. So if you get a higher view on this, you can basically see how this changes the terrain and how it makes it look so much better than before. Like, just look at this. This looks actually beautiful. And this is all pre-generated, so I didn't have to build any of this. This is just me going into a world. It looks really cool. And that's why I think it deserves a spot on my list. Okay, so next up on our list, we've actually got 3 different mods, which are Young's Better Caves mod, Young's Better Mineshaft mod, and the Sub-Wild mod. All 3 of these mods work together to create amazing looking caves that just feel so natural and absolutely beautiful. So if you look at this, this actually looks amazing. Like, I don't even have to say anything, this just speaks for itself. It looks beautiful. And the better mineshaft mod also makes mineshafts look way better than before. So if you look at this, this looks absolutely amazing and beautiful. So that's why I think these mods are on my list. So next, we've got the Better Seasons mod, which basically adds more seasons to Minecraft, and when paired with the Better Weather mod, makes it so that you basically get really cool weather. So for example, now it's winter, so I've got a blizzard going on. You might have a slight snowfall, which still adds snow, even if you're not in a snow biome, which I think is really awesome. And if it's summer, even if you're in a snow biome, it'll basically never snow, it'll just rain. And I think this is really cool and helps Minecraft just feel more alive and more immersive. So that's why I added it to this list. And lastly, we've got 4 different modes, which are the Dungeon Scroll, Volhasia Structures, Towers of the Wild, and Dungeon Gears mod. All 3 of these mods add different types of dungeons into your world, and I think they're pretty cool because it makes the world feel more alive, and I really liked. So this is a Dungeons Tower mod, and you can actually get pretty good loot in it. This right here is a tower added by the Towers of the Wild mod, which is inspired by Breath of the Wild, and it adds ginormous towers you can climb, and they're really cool. As a bonus to this, once you've climbed the tower, you can actually get some things, so like an empty map. Also, the view is beautiful from atop this tower. You can see pretty much everything, like there's a village right there and stuff like that, and I think this is really cool.